Hello and welcome to the Tristan channel. Welcome back if you already subscribed. Hope your weekends. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. My mum's is home now. She came back Friday, late Friday. Yeah, late Friday. Sorry, I've lost track of what I got to. Yeah, she seems to be doing well. Slightly, still a bit weak on, a bit weak on that on the left side a little bit, but luckily she only had what the nurse said, a very mild stroke. I mean, so touch wood, all goes well from here. Sort of thing. They are getting, which is quite. When I say funny, I don't mean in a humorous way, but I mean ironically. I was going to phone up the council. What's it called? There's a department called occupational therapist, and basically these people, instead of because it costs so much to keep people in care homes. Not that I want my mum to go to a care home. I'm just saying this is the reason why they're here, basically. Something, or their initial purpose is, or to send carers out, if that makes sense as well. So it's also to prevent that. But anyway, cut long story short, they're called occupational therapists, and basically what they do is they go around your house. They will do it if you're not. It's not just elderly. If you're someone who's on disabilities, they'll do that as well. You might know them if you're on disabilities, but they come around your house and they look at what they can do to make your life easier, like install handlebars and places and things like that. To make it more safer, more. What I mean. So we're just waiting to get a call from them to sort some bits out. And so yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So looking good. So in this video, I thought I'd do something different. It won't be all the time. It depends if I can squeeze one in. That's what she said. But there's another channel that I was a big fan of, and they used to do this thing which they don't do anymore, which is like a Sunday Funday. So I thought for a Sunday video, we'll do something fun, something funny, right? So in this video, we'll be looking at a channel called Retail Nightmares, and this is top 10 best entitled Karens who got owned. Oh yes, we love to see that shit. So as with anything that I react to on this channel, the link to these channels are in the link in. Sorry, the link is in the description below. So yeah. So without further ado, let's have a laugh at these Karens, shall we? Yeah. Oh yes. Oh. I mean, the thing is, I was gonna do things like try not to laugh, but only animals and small children falling about make me laugh. You know what I mean? Adults being stupid don't make me laugh because I have to put that on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But and obviously Karens are the worst ones of those type of people that we come across in our lives. So yeah, I wouldn't laugh for it if that makes sense. So I don't see the point. So I thought, I saw this and I went, yeah, why not? Something different, something fun. So, if I can, occasionally we'll have a video, Sunday Funday video sort of thing on a Sunday. So, let's check out this compilation. Let's do this.
Titled Karens of all time. Let's begin. This Karen had an appointment with the dentist, except she wouldn't let them take her temperature, and for this reason they had to deny her service and asked her to leave the dentistry. This Karen went into a total meltdown, stating that it was illegal for them to deny her service, demanding to speak to the manager and claiming that she was going to take them to court. This Karen then goes on to argue what this dentistry is, claiming that they work for her and will do as they are told. Let's have a look.
You're gonna work on my teeth, not my nose. I don't wear a mask getting my teeth cleaned.
But it's about the safety of all of our...
Fine, I'll cover my mouth. Can I go be seated now?
No.
Oh, it's to do with COVID.
Because you're not filling out the forms or letting us take your temperature. It's about protecting our...
You can't take my temperature. That's against the law.
All right, well, I can't...
You're not an MD.
We're not allowed to... We
No,
can't see you. That's
I have a right to sue you for harassing me, the manager, and this entire company, Smile, whatever you call it, dental. I do have that right, and I talked to my attorney before I came here, too.
Okay.
So does he want that to happen? I've waited long enough for my teeth to be cleaned, okay? Let's get this done, okay?
I can't... They're telling me I can't see you.
Who's there?
the owner of the practice.
I want to hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing too. I want to see your
You
policy.
shouldn't be in the building without a mask either.
I can do what I want.
No,
I'm
you
free.
can't.
It's
This
not
is
a law.
medical office.
It's not a law.
This is a medical office.
No, a dental office.
Okay, so
Now, regardless of where you stand on it, at the end of the day, if you're holding everyone up, you're still being a bit of a dick. Because if everyone else is behaving themselves and you're holding stuff up and being a dick about it, then, you know what I mean?
a group of friends were at the lake and they were on their jet skis together, and apparently they splashed some water on this Karen couple. The couple flagged them down and confronted them on the shore, making all sorts of accusations and threats towards them. When the husband got off his jet ski, took off his glasses and tried to fight them all. Things had escalated quickly as this group of friends believed they didn't do anything wrong. Let's have a look.
No, it works, and you're in for it, mate. You're in for it. So
What did I do?
Oh, you jumped on your ski when you seen us, come and gave us a whop, and then took off like a card that you are.
He's on your ski cruise.
Yeah,
Take a photo of him. He's not allowed on your property.
You're all the same. You see dogs down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
Why, what?
Excuse me.
Why did I come in here?
Yeah.
Is it your place in
Every
the-
night, just like
Sorry?
you are.
Is it your place?
Do you
It's a waterway, you
It's the waterways, you little face.
Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first? Hold them. Come on, you want to we'll crack
You
together?
guys are absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Get all the red Joes, because you're in for it now. You're bloody in for it. You don't know who we know. So, what? The cops are going to...
I mean, they are talking full of shit, but what I don't get is, you know, we're told the story. It's like we didn't see the beginning of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, they can't, you know, I don't know.
coming around. The water police are looking for you guys 24/7. Are you just stuck to...
This lady was on a very crowded bus and she was calling out everybody who had a seat except for her, claiming
But the thing is, they didn't get owned, though. Where do they get owned? Surely owned is where, I don't know, they do something stupid like throw a tantrum and then fall over and go, you know what I mean?
that they were not gentlemen because they did not get up and give her their seat, leaving this lady to stand just like everybody else. This lady then went on a huge tirade about it, calling out literally everybody, and had a very entitled mindset. Let's have a look.
Gonna be a gentleman. Show me. Show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. Show me. Are there no gentlemen left in this? Are there no ladies left in this world?
They're kids.
Move out of the way. No, don't touch me.
This is what happens when you're being nice.
Move. I have a right not to be touched.
I'd say, you know, not be funny, this is probably most, unless of course we start seeing them get owned, this should be called caught on camera, you know what I mean?
And you have the space to move. Get out of the way. Which one are you gonna be a gentleman? Which one are you gonna be a gentleman? Which one? Which one? You have the space to move by. Why? Why are you not moving? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman? Why? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman to me? What did I do to you that I caused you to not be a gentleman to me? I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't know you. Move out of the way. You want to go by? Look, you touch it. Go ahead, Matt. You're new.
This angry customer wasn't following the store rules,
hell.
and he was asked to leave. Instead of doing that though, he decided to continue shopping and inevitably had his cart snatched from him. This sent this male Karen into a total meltdown when he started screaming and abusing the employee who had asked him to leave, stating that he wasn't doing anything wrong and he didn't think they had any legal grounds to deny him service, and for this reason tried to avoid them and ignore them and continue shopping. Let's have a look.
Leave me alone! Stop touching me! Don't touch me! Get away from me! No. Get away from me! No, you need to listen to me. I'm not touching you. The hell you're not. Not too long. You need to leave right now. You're not going to circles. Good job. Put it on. There you go. Thank you. Let go of my card. No, let go of my card. Let go of my card. Get it out of my face. Get the out of my face. Get go of my card. Get the out of here. No, you need to back up. No, I work here. I
See, that's being owned, being kicked out.
Okay, so this lady had walked into a burger shop and she was denied service instantly. The reason being is the store owner didn't agree with how she presented herself and thought that she was satanic, so he denied her service. He then went on to scream at her and abuse her and accuse her of all of these outrageous claims, all because of what she was wearing. Let's have a look.
Tape all you want. God bless you, you moron. Yeah, there's your... Tape away, girl. Tape away. Yeah. God bless you and Satan, lady. Yeah. God bless Jesus Christ, you moron. Get out of my building. Yeah.
What, does he kiss his mum with that mouth? Although some of these are not Karens. Karens are people who don't... I think Karens are not the ones who are behind the tills. It's the... I mean, I don't think they quite get what Karen is.
You told me who you really were.
And I talked to Dan.
Oh, yeah. And so did I. So did I. Get the out of my building. Call the cops. Don't get out of here. Get the out of here. And don't you step foot around my business in the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic. I'm trying to talk to my name, boss. I'm not worried about it.
See, I'll just report him to the police for being mentally disturbed and violent. You know what I mean? Because he's that's that sort of behaviour. The thing is, well, yeah, I'm not going to go there. But it's like, I'd still report him for being dangerous. He's a danger to the public. If he can't control his temper, he could get violent. You know what I mean? But fuck it, I'll just do it anyway to get to the bastard.
In the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic.
For fuck's sake.
Am I demonic?
Get the
See, the fact he's followed her out of the shop as well, I'll get him done for harassment. Fuck
This
him.
gentleman was walking down the street when he was stopped in his tracks by this Karen. This Karen demanded to know who he was and what he was doing in her neighborhood, demanding all of his information, which he obviously wasn't going to give this random lady. This sent her into a total meltdown when she couldn't get any information from him, and she decided that the best thing to do was to call the authorities on him, and just to reiterate, all he was doing was walking down the sidewalk. This led to a huge argument as the gentleman had done nothing wrong, so let's have a look.
You calling the cops because I'm black? Is that what it is?
No.
Okay, why are you calling the cops?
Because you're in front of my neighbor's house and you need to leave.
Why do I need to leave?
Because you don't have a reason to be here.
Oh, do you know?
What are you doing here?
Who are you? Karen. Is your name Karen? Is your name Karen? Go ahead, call the cops. I'll wait for the cops, actually. I have no problem on that. Y'all gonna learn to stop messing with black people. You're gonna learn to stop messing with black people. That's what you're gonna learn. Just because I'm black and I ain't bothering you. You think I'm a threat. Because if I was white, you probably wouldn't call the cops. Call the cops. Tell him it's a black male. He's about 5'7".
In front of my neighbor's
I know. Black male, 5'7". Heavy set.
What are you doing here?
Heavy set build. No, I'm talking loud. I'm not yelling. I'm talking loud so you can hear me.
People like this are fucking weird. The thing is, right, I'm not saying we don't get them over in the UK, but what I love about America is their Karens take it to a whole new level. You know what I mean? Some real.
So I don't want to get you. No, I'm not approaching you. I'm staying a distance away. But I want you to get the police to correct.
Okay, so this lady went to park into this parking bay and she was stopped by this Karen because apparently she had claimed the spot even though she didn't have her car there yet. This Karen was waiting for her husband to pull the car around and take the spot, but the problem was this group of friends were already halfway into the parking spot and they had just as much right to this spot as this Karen. This Karen wasn't happy with this though and started arguing with them and got confrontational, claiming that if they don't move their vehicle immediately, she would call the authorities. Let's have a look. Okay, so this gentleman noticed that somebody was trying to open the door to his property and he went outside to confront them. Now it ended up being a couple of entitled Karens who wanted to purchase his house and decided that instead of registering to inspect the property, they would simply help themselves in at a completely random time. The gentleman was not very happy about this, and when he confronted them, they backpedaled pretty quickly, stating that it should be a privilege that somebody who drives a Jaguar wants to inspect their house. Let's have a look.
You guys are cute.
Have fun, you little hole. Go away. Goodbye.
What do we have over here? Scared of your license plate?
You can go lick it. You do that very well, I can tell.
Well, you're being recorded right now. Can you have a child in your car?
Yes, I sure do. Because I can do that. Because I've got
Wow.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Somebody trying to sell their home doesn't drive away a buyer driving a
HEW 902.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. Get in your car, drive off.
We'll drive away when we're good and ready.
Exactly.
Well, right now you're blocking my means of exit.
Good. And I'll stand here and I'll park here until I want to leave.
Where's your agent?
We're messaging him now.
Where's your agent?
You're supposed to be here at 6:45 and it is now 6:50.
Well, you are basically trespassing right now. And
We
you
are
can
not
leave.
trespassing. This is a public street.
Yes, you are.
This is called
Public street.
Yep.
Here.
I'm not encouraging or condoning it, but pardon me. It's quite funny that they seem. Yeah, you do dice with death in America because what's stopping him from pulling out a sidearm? You know what I mean? Because it's his property, so it's like
Take the picture.
it's his driveway.
Right now. There you go.
Thank you.
Have it. Goodbye.
You can leave
Poodles,
now.
poodles.
Okay, so this lady was washing her car on the driveway, and her neighbor,
Some people are fucking mental.
who happens to be a Karen, came over to confront her. The Karen had a problem because the water from her hose had actually dripped into her property line, and she was going to call the authorities on her,
fuck's
stating
sake.
that it's illegal for her to put water on her property. This lady was obviously
So what's she gonna do? Sue God when it rains on her fucking property? Jesus fucking Christ! It's only water.
taken back by this and didn't even know if this Karen was serious, as this Karen was having a total meltdown at her neighbors over water being on her property, so I'd hate to be around her when it rains. Let's have a look.
Keep the water off my driveway.
There's no water.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
there is.
No, there's
It's
not.
water. I just sprayed off my mat.
Walk down there and you'll see it.
It's what?
And it ruins your driveway. That's
You
what
just
I
got
see
water
it
on your
for.
driveway. Is that gonna ruin it?
I'm doing it. I can do what I want on my driveway. It's my property. You know,
so
you run over
ridiculous.
for your dog. Do you not understand the word trespass?
Oh my gosh. Then call the cops, Barb. Call them.
No, I don't have to call the cops. There's rat poison in my yard now.
Oh, great.
No, she didn't tell you to call the cops, Karen. She's telling her boyfriend or hubby, whatever, to call the cops.
Great.
So I hope they run over there again.
I hope so too, because now I have that all on recording, and when they do run over there and die, it'll be your fault.
Well, I put it there for the rats, but if your dogs get into it, it's not my
You literally just threatened me, and I have it on recording.
I'm not threatening you.
You are threatening me. I have better things to do than deal with this. Just you need to you need to leave us alone. Well, yeah. Now you're trying to cover your. I don't have time for this. I have better things to do. Please do not speak to us. I have no patience for this.
Yeah.
I don't go on your fucking driveway. I have my own driveway to go on, Barb.
There's water.
Oh my god! I will literally take the hose and spray it on your driveway. What is the big deal?
Okay, so this Karen is a neighbor from hell because she came out and confronted
Nah, I'm not gonna say it's in case someone misquotes me. But fucking hell.
a family across the street about keeping cars on their property that aren't from America. This Karen then goes on a very offensive tirade about all of the problems they have with them and their nationality, and states all of the problems she has with foreign cars, among her very offensive other point of views. Let's have a look.
Go back to your country. We don't want all your cars here in America. We don't want you.
What did we do to you? We didn't do nothing.
You park all those cars and you race it.
Do you see any car right here on your
No.
side? Do you see them?
No.
Stop being so. That's not being nice.
Do you look
You,
like you're not
you.
black? You're not.
You're right. Yeah.
You don't even know. Exactly.
I just hate all those people at the border that walked here from Honduras.
Thank you.
You need to go back to your country.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
Sure about that? You are the only one who's
America
getting married here.
doesn't want you.
You are the only one who's getting married here. And you ain't gonna be.
I hate to break it to you, love, but you're not exactly indigenous people. The American Indians are. So, not be funny, they don't want you in their country either.
Calling my mom like that. You ain't gonna be talking
Who
to her
are
like
you?
I'm her daughter. You ain't gonna be talking to her like that. I'm telling you.
Okay, so this woman was at a Dunkin Donuts and had received her coffee. It wasn't long until she realized they had made her coffee by putting the toppings on top instead of before adding the creamer. This was a problem for Karen, and enough of a problem for her to get out of her car and walk right up to this gentleman placing an order, excusing herself in front of him so that she could yell at the staff about how they got her order wrong. The order was actually...
Oh, that's big as well. That it's like it's easily done. If it's happened more than once than twice, then you go politely see the manager. But you kicking off? Nah, sorry, fuck off.
Correct, but the way they put it together she didn't agree with. Let's see what she has to say.
Extra cream and sugar, whipped cream with drizzle on top of mocha. Right? Y'all asked me, did I want the mocha inside? I said no, on top. Bull. What the hell is this? And then y'all gave me an attitude and said I needed to add a quarter in here.
Also, isn't there a main, I know it's a drive-through, but isn't there not a main entrance where people go to sit and go through there and say, excuse me, can I talk to the manager, rather than hold... Oh, whatever. I don't know how it works over in America.
No manager, no nothing in here. You're acting a fool.
You see, this is the way how I check.
Okay, so let's go. Can you redo it?
Not if you're not making a coffee.
You're not making the coffee, so then why am I talking to you? Then why am I talking to you? Okay, I'll be waiting over here. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this gentleman was sitting on a bench and he had his feet touching the bench as it could have been wet or maybe too dirty for him to sit on. This was a problem for this Karen though when she confronted him, demanding that he moved immediately. The gentleman told her to go away though and stood his ground because he didn't want to sit on the bench like that, and I guess it's not up to this Karen to decide who can sit on the bench and how they sit on the bench as well. That's when the gentleman tells her to go away and asks if she doesn't have anything better to do. Let's have a look.
You gotta get out of here. No. You gotta get out of my face, out of my business, and away from me.
Well, then
Honestly,
you can get away from me and leave right now because
I was sitting here from the start. You just walked up
well, you
out of
shouldn't
nowhere.
be sitting that way.
I can sit however I want to.
On the bench. Would you? Do you
I
sit
can
that way at
I can
home?
sit however I want to.
Do you sit that way at
Matter
home?
of fact, I do.
Really?
Matter of fact, I do.
And then somebody isn't going to want to sit there because your feet are there, and heaven knows what
You know what?
onto the shoes. Do you have gum on your shoes?
Do you have anything important else to do but bother me? Do you have anything else important to do?
Well,
Don't you have
be a gentleman and sit properly, then I'd be all right.
You don't know me. You don't know if I'm a gentleman or not. Matter of fact, I promise you I work 3 times as hard as you. And this is my moment to take a second for myself and wait for what I need to wait for and mind my business.
How do you know what I do? You don't know what I do.
Listen.
You're running your mouth.
100%.
That's all you're doing.
If you were busy, you wouldn't stop and talk to me.
Okay, so this gentleman had been paid by the city to paint a mural on this wall, which this random stranger had a big problem with. This male Karen refused to believe that the city had paid this gentleman and thought instead that he was graffitiing the public space, so he demanded some ID and information from him, which he obviously doesn't have to give to a random person. This male Karen refused to leave the area though until he got his way and stood there for several minutes arguing with this gentleman and even threatening to call the authorities unless he produced ID. Let's have a look.
Graffiti. All right, you're on tape now.
Thank you.
I'll just stay here until you leave because I'm trying to work. What's your name?
What's your name? I didn't ask you. Good. With Mr. You need to leave.
Well, I'm not going to.
Well, this is graffiti.
Well, it's not. It's a city project that I've been paid for by the City Storm Commission to educate. There's a permit that you don't need to see.
This is graffiti.
It's not graffiti.
Just because you stand here and paint doesn't mean you're from the city.
Well, I am.
You need to prove it.
Not to you.
Well, we'll just wait then.
God, you're the...
I'm not going to harm you.
You must have nothing better to do than to be harassing an artist.
You don't have anything better to do than put graffiti on the wall. This is graffiti.
I can't wait to post this on my social media stuff.
Please do. Putting graffiti
Keeping in mind, you wouldn't tell me your name, and I told you my name.
Well, that's not important.
Well, what is your name?
We'll tell the police.
What do you do?
I'll tell the police when
All
they
right,
come.
you get the police.
Well, you're afraid to call them.
I'm not. I'm just...
You're afraid
I know that if I call them, I'm going to have to deal with them coming down here, and
That's
I'd rather you just
right.
leave.
Then they'll take you away.
No, they won't. Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh, what an absolute retard.
Okay, so this FedEx delivery driver...
Oh my god. There are some really thick people in this world, isn't there? It's like, no, mate. They're going to come up to you, push you along, and say, look, fuck off, mate. You're wasting up. Well, I'm not going to say that, but put politely. But what they're thinking in their head is, fuck off. But the chances are, because you're disturbing the peace, harassing someone in public who's been commissioned by the fucking local people to do work somewhere, what we call it. So it's more than likely that the police will probably arrest you if you don't move along. Or, you know, they might fight, or they might fine you for wasting police time, for having to be called out because you've been fucking around this guy who's got, you know, full permission there, and all that jazz. You know, you see them go with it, but fucking hell. But people were like, go ahead then. I've won the argument. Fucking pretentious twat. Sorry, I can't stand people who are that self-entitled, self-opinionated. You know what I mean? Twat.
Drove over this gentleman's newly laid grass and lost his cool at him completely. The homeowner confronted this FedEx driver and he was anything but happy about it, as the lawn had just been seeded and he had ruined the grass. That's when the gentleman came out equipped with a rake and demanded that it be fixed immediately before having a total meltdown at him. Let's have a look.
I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, you're not gonna threaten me.
There was lots about some of these arguments, no matter who's on the right side of bad, wrong side. It's so it's so cliche, like the old-fashioned TV programs, comedies. Where it's like, well, I'm telling you, well, I'm telling you, well, I'm telling you. It's just it's like, can you get any more cliche? It's like, really.
I just seen that. It took me 2 days.
I'm sorry. Supervisor. It's my first. I don't know who to call.
FedEx and get a supervisor here right now. You are not going anywhere. Call a supervisor.
Sir, you got anything? I can help you do it.
No, he's gonna do it. That's the whole point.
I'll help you do it though. Like if it helps,
fix it.
Come on.
You'll be good to go.
Come on. I got you. You got another one?
No, I don't.
Okay, so this gentleman claims that somebody is jumping in the pool and believes this is illegal, and for this reason came over to confront the people in the pool. They state that it's none of the gentleman's business and he should go away and mind his own business, which he took offense to, and actually went as far as to claim that he was going to call his lawyer, as he believes jumping in a pool is illegal, and wanted to press charges. Let's have a look.
See that?
Okay,
you would see right there. He's not doing flips.
If I have to get a lawyer in here, that's what's going to happen.
Because it's illegal to jump into the pool? It's not.
It's illegal. Yes, it's illegal to jump into the pool.
No, it's not. Not according to the rules.
I don't say it. When people come here and dive in the pool, I don't say a word.
Yeah.
But he just keeps going round and round.
No, he doesn't. You are mistaken. He might have done that the other day. Okay. All right. Okay.
You want to be in the water? Then stay in the water. You don't come.
You don't get to talk to. He's not your child. That is not your child.
He's obviously not your child either.
That is my child. This is my son.
Well, then you should take better care of him, shouldn't you?
I do take good care of him.
Considering how much he looks like he weighs, I'll just get someone to pick him up and chuck him in the water. Shut him up.
He is not, and you should probably mind your business, sir.
Okay, so this gentleman's wheel had literally broken off his car, leaving him stranded in a parking lot. That's when the gentleman who owns the store in front of him came out to confront him, demanding that he move his vehicle immediately. The gentleman explains the situation and how it's literally not possible to drive away as he doesn't have a wheel on his car, and apparently this wasn't good enough for this entitled manager because he started screaming and demanding it be moved even though it's not possible. Let's have a look.
And all of a sudden the front end just fell and the tire just fell underneath, as you can see.
Take care of mine. You take care of your.
I have a
I'm trying to take care of mine. Let's just wait on the police and stop talking to me. You're off now.
Okay. If you want to be like that,
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then I will call the the emergency number and say you're being combative.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then you show up and then it changes everything.
All right, I'm not trying to do anything. I just want to take care of this car. Exactly.
Don't be a jerk to me.
I'm not.
Because I can really mess this up for you.
Now you.
Because disorderly conduct.
Okay, can you stop talking to me and leave my vehicle and wait for the police to get?
Leaving in a police car? Is that what you want?
You trying to take me to jail now?
No, I don't want to. I just want the vehicle moved, honestly.
We're trying to get it moved. What do you not understand?
It's been here since 4:15.
I understand that. I understand when it...
Oh, for fuck. Okay, for starters, he's not being helpful, and two, what's he expect? That's not the driver's fault that the services are delayed. Fucking hell.
It's been here. We're trying to work as fast as we can.
It's 6 o'clock, man.
What do you want me to do? You want me to start it up and drive it?
I want you to call a tow truck and get it moved.
Okay, and there's someone on the way. What do you not get about that? Away.
Okay, so this entitled Karen was holding a parking spot for somebody else, which obviously isn't allowed. That's when somebody who actually wanted to take the parking spot got into this mix-up with the Karen, who obviously refused to move out of the spot. The problem here though as well is that this Karen was holding a spot for somebody who wasn't going to be there for another hour. So this obviously doesn't make sense, and this person that wanted the spot should be allowed to take it. Let's have a look.
I was holding a parking spot for my friend who was coming right in traffic, and these people tried to literally run me over. So I am waiting for them to get out of their car. So I'd like to chat with them, and they won't get out of their car.
Back up. Back up. Back up. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Get the out. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind?
The thing is, no one owns any of these spots. You know what I mean? But the fact that she stood there reserving it, obviously so the friend can get a better angle, etc. to come in and park. That's another matter, because you've already reserved it because, you know, excuse us, there's a car coming. Doesn't give people an excuse to be a prick like that and try and budge them out of the way of their car.
The rudest person I have ever met. You have balls. You have balls. You are so...
Sorry, but that's not...
Are you sorry? I feel like you're not, because that was really rude.
This Karen found herself in a huge argument with the parents of a teenager after she hurled all sorts of abuse towards him and was swearing at him as well. The parent wasn't very happy with this.
The other thing to bear in mind is, in this day and age, you got to think, is it worth for me being a prick? Especially when you can see how they got their phone out. You know what I mean? Because regardless of the legal ramifications, like, would you really want your face plastered over the internet?
Karen and demanded to know what was going on, only for this Karen to not even apologize and stand her ground and justify why she thought it was appropriate to be yelling and screaming towards this teenager. The parent and this Karen ended up getting into a huge argument between each other, so let's have a look.
I just witnessed it.
Excuse me for swearing.
At a 15-year-old. That is not okay.
It's not okay?
No.
But it's not okay. It's not okay to
swear. It's okay to yell at him for you running in front of your car. Yeah. But it's not okay to swear at a little kid.
A little? He's 15, right?
15 is still little.
Okay, I'm 15.
They just entered high school. Okay. And you're swearing at him.
You know what? You're making no sense at all.
No, you're making no sense at all.
Listen
you really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen
You really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen to me.
I have no interest in listening to you.
See, this is the other thing that stupid twats do, and Karens do, is when they start losing the argument, they then shout or try to shout over you. I had one guy do it to me where he basically, he was pissed about his lottery, and he gave me his ticket to check, and I scanned it and it wasn't due in yet, and I gave it back to him. But he goes, "What's this one?" He goes, "Oh no, that's the one." I said, "That's the one you gave me." He goes, "No, it isn't." And he argued the toss, things like that, and he wouldn't explain. He wouldn't let me explain the whole story. He was just like, no, let me finish. Let me talk. Let me talk. He was just trying to talk over me. And I was like, oh, I'll tell you what, someday, if it wasn't for my mum being alive, if I didn't have anyone to look after, or anything tethering me to this world, I would have tried and broken some of John Wick's records. You know, I'd have grabbed some pencils and thought, how many pencils did he use to take out? You know, was it 5 guys with a pencil? I'd get a whole fucking pack and see if I could beat his record. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care if I'm going down. You know what I mean? It's like, seriously, it's like some people just really test your patience. You know what I mean?
Well,
You
can't debate a thing.
Then you just need to leave.
We have
I literally just gave you the whole thing. I don't care about your kids and pets. You were in the car.
You despair.
I don't care.
I slowed down. You You cross the street and then
Was
you
there a
cross
pet
right.
in the street? There was no pet in the street. I don't know
No,
why you're
would you
bringing
rather
kids and pets into the conversation. There was no kid. There was no
Would you rather me hit him?
Okay, so this very entitled Karen jumped the line and cut in front of other people to check out her items
Oh,
before
God, I
her.
hate
This
that.
was only the beginning though. This employee then asked for the item.
Well, it's when they stand there and they think, oh, I didn't know it was a queue, despite the fact there's a queue the size of the Great Wall of China. And they think they got the queue here, and if they think that so hang on a second. So imagine you're on tills. So there's the queue there. They're stood about here. They seem to think because they've been stood there for a while, because they're dumb, they assume that they can automatically just walk in. It's like, no, you have to get to the end of the queue, love. Doesn't matter if you got, oh, I already got lottery. Fuck off. It doesn't matter. There's no special. It gets on my tits. There is no special place or tills or special checkout which gets singled out to do the frigging lottery. It's not a paper shop. You know what I mean? And they don't even do it in a paper shop. You still have to fucking wait. It's like, no, you still join the queue like everyone else. Stop being a
Of this Karen to make sure that she was over 21 for the items that she was purchasing, and this Karen didn't have any identification and therefore couldn't purchase the items. This Karen refused to comprehend this though and gave this employee a very hard time when she flipped the switch and started harassing and abusing her. Let's have a look.
Are you lying?
No, she was way ahead of you.
Okay, well.
Yeah, to be fair though, she does look 21. But then again, even if you're say in your 30s and you blatantly look older than 21, but then you get ID'd, just take it as a compliment. I know it annoys you, but just take it as a compliment. Don't get pissy with it.
She should be in line and go her turn.
She was before you.
Okay, she should go.
I think she's being polite.
Maybe.
She's just tired of listening to you.
I bet she is, but she should go if she's in line. Definitely.
Ma'am, I need your ID.
And I won't put my phone number in.
I just need your ID.
I can put my phone number in.
Everybody gets ID'd. Mine
My
gets
phone number?
scanned every time I'm here.
I can put my phone number in right now for you.
I'm a lot younger than you.
I will definitely do it. And I don't know, I care if you know who I am either. I don't give
Facebook's about to know.
That's Platinum. I bet that's it.
You have no product in there because you've given me no ID.
Karen, what's your
Doesn't
last
matter.
name?
I have a American Express card that's Platinum. Take that.
There is no product.
Also, not only that, if you got a driver's license anyway, what's the harm of showing it? It's in your wallet. Just flash it. Just go, there you go, love. Why do you have to be a dick about it? Just. Ugh.
Without an ID.
You want to have a.
Do you want to give me an ID?
You know what? Give me a manager. Manager
I
right
am
now.
the
She is the manager.
I don't believe it.
I'm here every day. I have to show my ID every day. Just show
Who
it.
the hell are you?
I'm not Karen.
Ma'am.
Great.
Okay, here's the deal, or I will call the police.
Platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a platinum.
We're all
It's
impressed.
Sweet.
You don't know anything about.
You look very rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
I like your sweatpants.
Yeah, thank you.
Your nappy hair.
And guess what? If you're a rich, snobby twat, the public ain't going to feel sorry for you, and neither are the staff. They'll be like, yeah, you're going to look down on us, are you? Well, you can fucking, you just get the same, you get the same thing. It doesn't matter where you are, you get the same customer service as anyone else, right? However, you will get you will get worse treat. The more stuck up you are, you'll get the special royal treatment that beyond what twats normally get. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm rich. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's really rich.
Thing is, if you're rich as well, why are you going to a common supermarket?
You're done.
Okay, so this lady had some noisy neighbors who played the guitar through the night. That's when she decided to come over and complain, and they stopped playing the guitar at night.
It's probably a husband's platinum.
They then found her returning, screaming at them and demanding.
Karens like that usually are living off their husbands. My favourite video, and it's an American one, someone like that was kicking off, and I mean he probably got so much shit for it when he got home. But someone said, "I'm sorry you're married to that," and he goes, "I know, tell me about it," or something to that effect. He acknowledged that he had to put it. Yes, he's like, "I know how to put up with this fucking crazy bitch." You know what I mean? Fuck knows why he's still married to someone. I couldn't be married to someone like that. I'd be too embarrassed to show my face in public.
that they stop playing the guitar in the daytime as well. When the neighbors didn't oblige to this, that's when this Karen refused to leave the premise and actually called the authorities on them right in front of them, complaining about the situation and stating to them that it's illegal to play a guitar in their home. Let's have a look.
Do you like to speak to them now, or would you like me to ring the police?
Yeah, let's talk to Kat.
Let's have a civil conversation about it.
We have asked them 3 times now, nicely, and they're still doing it. It's
the middle of the day.
Catherine, you said there was...
Oh, excuse me a second. I'm getting hot. I'm drinking a coffee and I'm getting hot in this. I mean, the thing is, to be fair though, it was really warm the other day. Then the temperature dropped. Now it's all pissing about. Come on. Oh. Oh.
Your band. Greg asked you, and so you knew there was, did you? You knew there was going to be, did you? And you knew it was going to disturb our way of living. If you read the tenancy agreement, you will see you are not to have anyone disturbing our peace day or night, and it's constantly.
You're not the only one in the street.
We need to actually...
We cut it off at a reasonable hour.
No, it doesn't matter, day or night. Day or night.
So
Catherine, they're here now harassing me. So I'm telling you now...
They're here now harassing me. No, you're on their property, love. Harassing them.
You don't speak to them and do something about it, I will go to the police. I'm
That would
giving
be
you
good
the
to
option.
go to the police because it's not something that...
Okay,
police-
because day or night, we know the legal rights of this, and your tenants are disturbing our peace. So you need to do something. You're liable for that.
She's not liable.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
I think the police should be involved to get you on.
Let's sit down and have a civil
You will
conversation
speak to them?
about it.
Okay.
and-
So when will you speak to them? Do we have to go on again for another day like this? Because they seem to have no regard for anyone else but themselves.
Okay, so this Karen got into an argument with this bus driver and she wasn't allowed on the bus. In an attempt to protest this, she actually stood in front of the bus and she refused to leave because obviously the bus wasn't going to drive into her. Even though her problem was with the driver, she decided to inconvenience literally everybody on the bus who were late to their destination because of this Karen having poor time management. This actually went on for almost 20 minutes and the authorities had to get involved. Let's have a look.
Right, this lady is standing in the middle of the road.
Part of me would say just drive forward at a time.
Letting this nice gentleman driving his bus toward my work, and that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah. So this has been going on for past 20 minutes. God knows how long that's gonna take now. Right, I'm gonna...
See, I mean, I know it's wrong. Oh, mind you, hitting a woman's wrong, but it's pushing someone is not wrong, no matter what gender they are. What gets me in this day and age is you can't push someone out of the way. Because these days you still get done for that. Because in all fairness, I would say just go out there, stop them on the other side, say, excuse a second, and just go boof. Just give it a good fucking shove out of the way. And then jump on the bus. You know what I mean? Because like, get out of the way, just fuck them.
I'll be very late for work. Called the police about 10-15 minutes ago. They still haven't arrived. Police in this country, they're never gonna be on time. And she's not moving at all. Right? Peace out. Good luck, everybody. This is how my day is going. Tell me about you.
This entitled Karen was creating mayhem inside of this Pizza Hut when things escalated quickly. This Karen was belittling and threatening the staff member, which she instantly regretted when the staff member took her up on her offer where they settled things outside in the parking lot. This didn't go well for the Karen as the employee was obviously going to win this battle and put this Karen in her place. Let's have a look.
Go on, girl.
Listen, y'all see that, right? I didn't touch you. You touched me first.
Can I just say, there's one thing I love about America. Because the funny thing is, right, this is obviously there's nobody get me in trouble for this. I'm just being honest, and if you ask any doctor or psychologist, they'll probably say they'll probably agree with my point. But what I love about America is you can actually put your foot down and act. In the UK, yeah, in the old days when my dad was doing retail when he was young, well, he wasn't doing retail, but say in his day and age when he was like, I'm not young, but say in his 20s or something like that, in that time period, if someone was rude in your shop, you could kick them out. You could tell them to fuck off and get out of the shop, right? These days we can't. We have to kiss their ass and bottle it up. And, and people go, why are the staff so miserable or rude? If they're rude to you and you don't know what you've done, it's probably because they've snapped. Because, with me, it's like, it's either I take out on some poor bugger who's actually just trying to be nice and sociable about the weather. Not to the point where it's sackable offence, but, I'm a bit cantankerous. Or sometimes I might accidentally get a bit bitey when I get home. And it's because in the UK these days, you literally have to take it, excuse me the vulgarity, but you actually have to take it, bend over and, and take up the bum. Because, the steps that they have are no good. It's like, the most you can do is you can bar them, but people don't always follow that. It's just it just feels like someone could take a steaming great big dump in your face, and you have to say thank you, ma'am, or thank you, sir, and send them on their way. You can't just go, I'm sorry, but you're being aggressive, twat. You're having it. You know what I mean? And it's like, was it Craig, not Craig, that channel? It's like he said, trust me, it would make retail a lot easier if we just had one day of the year where we could just get away with telling people how we feel or just doing something. Like, you know what I mean? Because trust me, if you don't want a Michael Douglas falling down scenario, it needs to, things need to change. Because people say, oh, we care about workers' rights. Well, no, you don't. Because if you cared about if companies cared about the employees in the UK, if you truly care about them, just give them a green light. At the end of the day, if it's within reason, then fucking let them do it. You know what I mean? If someone's being aggressive twat and they can look after themselves, fucking let them do it. Green light it. Have it, son. You know what I mean? Because violence is not a solution, but sometimes certain kinds of twats need a good clear out. You know what I mean? You see, I'm going with this. You know what I mean? But yeah, we have to take it. We have to take up the arse and say thank you. Have a nice day. That's what I love about America. Is despite all your frailty, faults, and all that sort of shit, you're allowed to actually put your fucking foot down.
Thanks for watching, guys, and if you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.
Well then, I thought it was going to be for Sunday Funday. I thought it was going to be humorous. I thought we are going to see some humorous videos. I thought it seemed to be more not like I said at the beginning. The title is more appropriate if it's like Karen's caught on camera, not necessarily get owned, because the ones that get owned are usually the ones that get squirt. The one at the end got owned, she got pushed in her ass. But yeah, but I figured it was something different. You know what I mean? So next time I'll try and choose something that looks like it's going to be guaranteed, funny, like fails or something. But yeah, I figured, but well, it's not my fault. I thought it was going to be, like I said, owned, but it's more like caught on camera. But yeah, instead of making me laugh, it might make you laugh. But for me, who has to deal with Karen, I mean, you've probably dealt with Karens as well, but it's very hard to laugh in it when you've got to put up with people like that, and it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I thought it was something different. Like I said, depending if I can squeeze one in, I'll do different Sunday Fundays. Like it'd be like fails, tattoos gone wrong, that sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments any stories you have on about Karens and and how you dealt with it and things like that, and how does your place of work allow you to deal with Karens and that. So yeah, let me know your stories and all that in the comments below. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch these with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe because it's great to have you with us. Until next time, take care and be well.